What's up guys, it's Walt here, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different following a request that one of you guys made, and we're going to be taking a look at a full dragon themed inventory. We've not set a budget for it, we're just going to run through the best options. You get the prices on screen for every single version, also with stat tracks as well, but essentially if you want to build out a dragon themed inventory, this is the best way you can do it, and obviously you'll just have to work your way through it. We're kicking things off with the knife and glove combo. For the gloves, we've gone for the driver gloves king snake. Obviously it's a snake and we're talking dragon, and the scales that kind of has that play into it. And then we've gone for a karambit slaughter for the knife, and essentially this is meant to be like a red knife is meant to be like the bloody tooth of a dragon. For knife and glove, that's kind of what you're going to work with. I know you can get a case hardened karambit as well, which is like fully gold on the front of it and then blue on the other side. Some people call that a dragon tooth on pattern. That's where you're looking when it comes to the knife, and then the gloves, obviously, just anything with snake skin is going to work. Over on the SG side of things, it's going to be a dragon tech. Obviously, the word name dragon in it, kind of obvious. That's obviously what you're going to go for and run. Also, really nice skin, one of the best budget ones out there. And then for the dual Berettas, we're going to run for the dueling dragons. Again, dragons in the name, you got the dragons on the skin. It is a perfect fit for this sort of thing. For the Glock, it's going to have to be the dragon tattoo. You simply can't have any other Glock. I know it's expensive, but it's a little bit basic, but it's just kind of clean with that dragon on it, and obviously we want a dragon theme, and it matches our gloves, so that's what we're rocking with. Then over on the M4A4 side of things, we're going to go for the dragon king. This has been one of my favorite M4A4 skins for quite some time, and it just obviously a big massive like red dragon on it with the bluish purple all around it. Really nice skin, and this was actually a bit more affordable if you want to start building out the dragon inventory. And while we don't have a USP in this, we do actually have a P2000, and this is going to be the Imperial Dragon. Once again, it's got the name in it. It actually looks like a dragon on it, and it's a really nice color as well. I'm a big fan of this. And then the P90, we're going to go for the Emerald Dragon, which obviously is like the cheaper, more friendly version of a Fire Serpent, but it is a dragon on it, so we're going to count it in. For the Desert Eagle, it's going to be the Kamicho Dragon. I hope I pronounced that right. Again, very similar to the Dual Berettas. Has a bit of a dragon patch on like the handle of the gun or the grip of the gun, and then also the barrel of the gun has the dragon design on it. And then the AWP, we simply couldn't take any option outside of the Dragonor, which is obviously crazy expensive, but you want a dragon-based inventory. You have to have a Dragonor in a dragon-based inventory. If the Doodle Lord didn't get changed to the Agility, I would have put it in as an alternative that was probably a bit more budget-friendly, but you're going to have to see if I can go big. And then the last one that's truly dragon-esque is going to be the Scout Dragonfire, which is, in my opinion, the best Scout that exists in the game. Now, that's all the guns that, like, truly have a dragon on them, like, quite clearly have a dragon on them, really fit the inventory. We have about 8 skins you can pick up that like will fit into the dragon theme, and obviously with something like CSGO where there's more limited options on throwing guns around, there's like less limited options in building these sort of themes, so you have to sort of like have a little twist and a play on it. I'll show you those now. First is going to be the Fire Serpent, which it's like a serpent and it's not fully a dragon. People sort of count it into this mix of a theme for it. There's a lot of different skins you could do this for. Essentially anything that counts as like a beast in the game. So you're talking like the Howls, you're looking at the Wildfire Op, stuff like that. People start to include that, and it's basically just like this beast collection rather than dragons. But everyone put a Fire Serpent in it, so I had to include it as well. The next two are pretty much the same skin. For the Mac 10, we're going to go for the Heat. And then we're also going to have a Heat for the Mag 7. This is essentially you're going for this bright red, it's like dragon breath, it's fiery, that kind of vibe. I then read in the forum that the Survivor Z Famis can count because it has the claw marks on it, which is a little bit of a reach, but I guess in the grand scheme you can make this inventory what you want, and it's a alright skin with some claw marks on it, so technically it could be dragon claw marks. Then we have a UMP Blaze. Obviously this is just going to be like the fire breathing from the dragon, that's how we're going to incorporate that in. And then for the MP9 we have Sand Scale. Obviously we're playing on the scales there that reptiles and dragons can have, and although it's not the most vibrant skin, it fits the theme that we're going for. The MP7 is going to be a Gunsmoke. I believe you can pick up a P250 Gunsmoke as well. Much like we've just been discussing fire from the dragons, this one is meant to be the smoke that comes after the fire with the dragons. Again, reaching a little bit, but to use your imagination, and it does incorporate into the thing. And then the last one is going to be a Copperhead, which for me, I'm not a big fan of the skin, but again, it has the scales on it, so it kind of fits what we're going for. There's 3 honourable mentions here that were in lists, but I don't think are really perfect for it. Firstly, there's a golden coil people were putting into it, which obviously it's a snake on it, but I'm not really sure if we're counting that as a dragon or anything close to it. With another Emperor A1S, there was the basilisk as well, which is a bit closer, I'd say, than what the golden coil is in regards to like the animal or the beast that's on it. However, it is a horribly overpriced skin. And then if you wanted to, you could go for the K-Man USP to sort of put that in there. Obviously, K-Man's basically, I'm going to call it like a mini crocodile. Best way to describe it. But it is just like the snout of an animal with scales, with a beastly eye. So you can make that what you want. As I say, use your imagination. And then there are one other way with 3 options that you can make a dragon-themed inventory. And that's going to be by using stickers. So this is the dragon lore foil. It's the most expensive sticker we're going to show here. If, for example, you're looking at the AK, you don't like the fire serpent are stupidly expensive, you could just pick up a slate and pick some like dragon lore foils onto it. Therefore, you've got a clean canvas. Essentially, anything that has a clean-ish canvas, and then you put a dragon sticker onto work. So like Ticket to Hell, USPs, slates for the AK, stuff like that. Maybe the Mud Spec M4A1S. And then there's 2 other stickers. We have the Dragon Tail, which is much more budget friendly. However, it is like that sort of pinkish blue. It's not everyone's cup of tea, but it is a dragon on it. And then the final sticker option is going to be the baby doll, which again is a bit more affordable. It's like $50 for each one. But that's going to finish our dragon-themed inventory, guys. So something a little bit different. Obviously, no budget attached this time. So you can let me know if you enjoy these videos with no budgets where we just commit to a theme, or if you prefer us to continue like the ultimate $1,000 budgets, the best like $10, $50 budgets, stuff like that. Give me your feedback in the comments. It will be greatly appreciated. Outside of that, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you're around here. Thank you very much for watching. We'll catch you in tomorrow's video, guys. Goodbye.